Okay. So, finally, this microphone is working again. I don't know why it wasn't working with my new controller to start with, but it's working now, so good. Anyways, let's continue. And also, I accidentally, before I set up the settings for the... I accidentally went to Sand Mountain already. The Sand Mountain is the next, place we need to go to, and you need 30 golden spatulas to get there, in case you guys didn't know. You haven't played the game before. Anyways, we're in Sand Mountain now.
Squidward, am I glad you're here. I need to borrow your toothbrush again.
What? You've used it before?
Oh yeah, lots of times. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
Fine. What do I care? I'm a wreck anyways. I try and get some exercise to relax from all this robot mess, and now everything is ruined.
Because of a toothbrush?
No, it's those blasted robots!
Yeah, it's the
They've
robots.
taken over the ski slopes. How can I ski with those ugly things beating everyone up? Listen, SpongeBob, you've got to help me. I'm going to lose my marbles if I don't get some relaxation.
I've found if you keep your marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often. In fact, I've got mine right here. It's embroidered with this lovely...
Forget the marbles! I've got a better idea. If you get rid of the robots at the bottom of every slope for me, I'll give you one of those golden spatulas.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay, I'll give you one for each slope you clear.
Now
Thank you,
that's
Squid.
a deal.
Get rid of those robots on the slopes, you barnacle head, and you'll find a golden spatula reward. Get rid of the...
In the PS2 version, there was a different line of dialogue that happened whenever you talked to him a second time.
It shines.
That gives me a sock.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
And let me also say, Sand Mountain is my least favorite place in this game. Yes, the slides are fun, but I just don't like this place because it's the hardest one to get all the socks at. Anyways, there's a second sock down there.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
SpongeBob. Anyways. First of all, let's go to one of the first slides. Costs 1,500 shiny objects. Something was sitting in the way of the TV. It was distracting. Guppy Mal.
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually rolling. Darn kids think it's funny to push me. But
Sorry,
if you
Mrs.
can beat
Buff.
my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
I'm challenged.
Solo Rama! I love opening presents.
Alright. Let's slide down this. There's socks down this huge, enormous slide. I gotta collect all of them, so... And I just passed one. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell. I've had a few thoughts about playing Infamous. It's made by Sucker Punch, and they gave me my favorite franchise of all time, Sly Cooper.
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually
you do,
rolling.
Kira? I'm
Darn
joking.
kids think it's fun.
Yes, I know, time challenge accepted. I just wanted to get that sock. Because I passed it.
Another find for Patrick!
Honestly, that doesn't bother me. In fact, I actually find it kind of funny sometimes. Aggravating some close friends with that sound. Just though I wouldn't do that to you. I mean, I played, like, sound effects on YouTube towards my grandmother who has a mild case of misophonia. She doesn't like crunchy food chewing sounds, and sometimes I play that on my phone to mess with her.
Just my size.
Now, lip smacking I think is pretty annoying. There's a sock right there. No. Gosh, you have to go back down that slide again. I beat the time limit though. I go back and
Feel like a new sponge.
To get that gold spatula off of her. Yeah, well, it's not really meant to be a stream picture. That's my
pushing a single
channel
button
art
is the most satisfying.
photo.
Push.
But for some reason, it appears on there for a custom thumbnail by default whenever I start a stream. Yeah, when people chew with their mouth open, I think that's gross. Spatula, thank you, Squidward. Now let's go back to Mrs. Puff and get that one.
Congratulations! You passed with flying colors!
I sure do, Mrs. Puff. I absolutely despise seeing pre-chewed food in someone's mouth. Or seeing someone spit pre-chewed food. That makes me want to throw up. Gotta get that sock that I passed over at that last little part of the slide.
Boy,
There we
Patrick
go.
will be glad to have this back. It shines.
Yes, we know it shines, but we gotta move on. Yeah, that annoys the crap out of me as well. What if it was a face wrestler? I mean, I don't hate a lot of face wrestlers, but when I
Just
wasn't
met the Sponginator.
big into WWE, and I was still liking the state of it. Just because I hate a wrestler that happens to be a heel. Like, for example, Eva Marie was a heel when she was in WWE. But she absolutely sucked at everything. She sucked at wrestling, she sucked at talking.
You don't say. Well, there must be a way up there.
Yes, and there is.
Wow! All the way up there? Well, there must be a way up.
Meow.
Don't worry, little critter. I'll find a way up there.
Yep, for my name isn't Sandy
Can't
Cheeks.
believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Alright. Easy.
There's nothing a land critter can't handle. Ow! There's nothing.
You see, me personally, Now, this may be, like, something that I'll be seen as stupid for saying. But I still haven't brought myself to fully appreciate the art of being a villain. I still haven't brought myself to fully appreciate it. And let me just talk about heels in the women's division of all wrestling brands, not just WWE. It seems like there's not a single
I
brand
fly
of...
like the wind
Hang on.
and float like a sea bee. If you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Okay, Bubble Buddy. Anyways, regarding women's heels, in all wrestling brands, not just WWE, there's not a single wrestling brand out there that knows how to write a unique heel in the women's division. Like, almost every single one of the heels in the women's division of wrestling have the same exact gimmick. That's why I like very few heels in the women's division throughout my entire lifetime. Because nobody knows how to write one differently. They just give them
like
the same
breeze.
90s teen prom girl style gimmick. A very arrogant and bold... I mean, it's... no one wants to use anything different. Oh wait, why did I change? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay as Sandy Run. I'm gonna beat Bubble Buddy's time in a few minutes. I gotta get rid of those snowmen. I gotta break those snowmen. There's 8 snowmen total, and the first one was... They're all down the slide, and you have to go down it a few times in order to get rid of all of them. That gives you a sock at the end of the slide. Yes, like I said, this is the hardest place to get all the socks at. Which is why, one of the reasons why it's my least favorite in the game.
Good riddance. That's for messing with Texas.
Go this way to start off with. Because there's snowmen in different directions. Well, sandmen, rather. They're sandmen. That's 2.
Okay, that's better.
I mean, the only heel in the women's division that I've seen that wasn't the same type of gimmick as used with all the other ones was Shayna Baszler. She didn't have that same exact gimmick. She just had that really tough, very tough woman gimmick that I really liked. Which is one of the reasons why I enjoyed Shayna Baszler. It was gonna slide down under me anyways. I was gonna get hurt either way.
Underwear.
Well, too bad. You are. Alright. Gotta do this again. I gotta go down again, but let me get rid of these robots. Yeah, that is... Like, don't get me wrong, I like Charlotte Flair. She's good. But she's had the spotlight long enough. I'm not saying she has to quit wrestling, but just not be the top of the women's division all the time. I gotta go down the slide again and destroy some more Sandmen. And another infuriating thing is that if you end up falling off, you have to restart the entire thing. And you know, I actually read up that Cody Rhodes said that, you know, certain wrestlers that are very good that were released from WWE because, you know, they weren't, they were pretty much buried on the main roster, so they ended up being released. Actually, being buried, they were just getting really complacent with the payments they were receiving, and that's the reason why they weren't on TV as much and they weren't booked that much. That's what Cody Rhodes said. So a lot of them just got released because they were complacent. They just got happy with their paychecks and they just got lazy. Even if that's true, that doesn't take away from the fact that some wrestlers that do get released do end up getting buried before they got released. Sanity is probably the biggest example of wrestlers getting buried in a heartbeat. That was another sock up there. Alright, there's 2 more Sandmen to destroy. But I don't remember where they are. I gotta go back down the slide. Yeah, this part is a headache. Maybe they are. But if they are, I'm not going to hold it against them. Just because I'm not happy with what they're doing doesn't mean that everybody else should be unhappy with it. They can feel how they want to. So they're pretty much trying to repeat what Ric Flair did with Charlotte. Okay, I don't give a crap. Because like I said, I've always liked Charlotte. I've always thought she was a talented wrestler. In a way it makes sense, but in another way it doesn't. But still. Yeah, I agree. I know Chris Benoit did something horrific before his death, before he killed himself. But as said, he was a great performer. I've said that before in one of my videos. And I'm truly convinced that Vince McMahon just really hates pro wrestling. He doesn't like wrestling, he just likes all the entertainment and the story. He wants to label it as sports entertainment and not wrestling. Now where's that other Sandman? I'm missing one and one only. I already got rid of that one that was before the slide.
Aw, shucks.
I have to repeat that entire thing over again. The entire thing. Gotta get rid of all those Sandmen again. Well, I didn't even get rid of all of them. I was missing one. I couldn't remember where it was.
Messing with Texas. Okay, that's better.
Honestly, 2021 went by for me. 2021 was just not a really good year for me. I thought it was worse than 2020 for me, honestly. Break that one again.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Well, too bad. I don't want to go that way again. Thank God I'm using Sandy for this. I remember that. And the episode Fun. And I've said it before in one of these past streams, but my audio wasn't good, so I'm gonna say it again. Fans, oh my god, especially the hardcore WWE fans that are pretty much, you know, what I call the anti-smarks, because they hate anything that's not WWE, and they hate any wrestler that doesn't have character. They always complain about the current state of WWE, but they continue to watch it.
Feeling refreshed.
I had major issues with WWE, You know what I did? I stopped watching it. Back in 2019. And I'll explain again why they keep watching it. This is something I found out from watching another YouTuber in the past. He said that he still watches WWE, even though he doesn't like the current state of it, because he has this like strong loyalty. It's kind of like the character Sweet from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. No bad the hood, the grocery hood looks. He has that mentality where, he grew up there, he was born there, he's gonna die there. He has a very strong attachment to it. It's like, it's these guys that complain about the state of WWE to death and still watch it. They absolutely hate the current state and they still watch it, and the reason why is because they have this really strong loyalty, and I finally got that last Sandman, hopefully I don't fall off. They have this very strong loyalty and attachment, and they have this, and they feel like...
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear!
And they feel like because they became a fan, and they started loving years, they were a fan for years, they feel like they have to die as a fan. And that, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's healthy at all. Nice little shortcut. Handy for the time mission. So yeah, basically, they think no matter how bad the product is, I became a fan when it was good, I was a fan for years, so I feel like it's a disservice to stop watching it, as long as I'm living. They feel like it's a disservice to stop watching as long as they live. They feel like they should die as a fan. And that is a very unhealthy kind of mindset. Alright, I got that sock. I'm finally done with that Sandman bullcrap. Now I can beat that time challenge. I gotta get SpongeBob.
I fly like the wind and float like a sea bee. If you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Yes, I accept. Good to see you, Jacob. No, I haven't seen it yet. Because the closest movie theater to me is very undecided on whether or not they want to stay open right now. I mean, they closed down for a long time because of COVID, and they reopened not too long ago, but they're still having days where they have no movies to show. I think I may go see it, considering I heard that... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say, because it sounds like a spoiler, and I don't want to ruin it for somebody else who hasn't seen it and wants to see it. And they don't want any spoilers. Alright, I beat the time.
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You beat my best time! Here's a spatula!
Yes, I do want to see Jackass Forever. And I hope I get to see it in cinemas. I hope my closest movie theater will be open for it. Because I'm really looking forward to that movie. Alright, I'm finally done over there. Flounder Hill.
Take that!
Now, I took the vaccine, okay? I'm fully vaccinated. But I do understand why some people are afraid to take it, but I think they should take it. But I understand why some people are afraid to take it because we don't know exactly what's in it.
Hello,
Hey, Plankton.
my most favorite friend in the whole world. I found another golden spatula for you.
Oh, boy! Can I have it?
Sure, if you fall down to the bottom of this pit.
Isn't there a safer way?
It's always safety with you people. I suppose you could bungee down.
Yep, just need to spend 2,500 shiny objects. And I got me a bungee hook. And a golden spatula. Please, lay it up. I
Keep
really
up
want
the
to hear
good
it.
work, buddy of mine. And don't forget to help me out with the chum bucket.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that. No, I ain't seeing that. I hate Bob's Burgers. I haven't played that game in a long time, Ernesto. I need to buy that game again because that is a fun game. Yeah, you mentioned that to me. Alright, Sand Mountain.
I'm the fastest there is. My time down this slope is unbeatable. I'll give you a golden spatula if you can beat my time.
I accept your challenge, Larry.
I feel like a new sponge.
I will always, WWE fans, well, wrestling fans in general, I will always recognize wrestling fans as the worst fans of all time. Hey, what's up, Nate?
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry. Oh, sparkly! I love opening presents.
Well, it's good to see you here. I didn't beat the time this time. I gotta retry. I actually gotta go down this hill a few more times anyways.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Now knock the camera out of the way.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Honestly, I think maybe that's what they another reason why there's other. Well, you get it. I'm not good at speaking right now. Yeah, Nate told me this. Again, sorry about the breakup. Even though it wasn't a violent breakup or anything, but still. I know what it's like going through a breakup. Well, my ex-girlfriend, the only girlfriend I ever had, very rudely dumped me. So it was a worse experience. For me at least, probably.
I'm the fastest there is. My time down this slope is unbeatable. I'll give you a golden spatula if you can beat my time.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Another fine for Patrick.
I don't think anyone necessarily dumped anyone. They both decided it was for the best, Jacob. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna jump down to that bottom one, make this faster. Oh, I thought you were asking Nate. Sorry about that. Well, she broke up with me over text, you know, and the reason she broke up with me was because I decided not to go to college, you know, immediately after graduating high school. I mean, I am in college now. But still, at that time I decided not to go. And she didn't approve of that. Well, this was back in 2017. You know, it was years ago. I don't care about it anymore. I do care about that, though. At least I still beat the
Congratulations, Spongebob! You beat my best time! Here's a spatula!
Yeah, pretty much. We were together for 8 months. Yeah, there was nothing like really. Well, nothing. There was no bad blood. You know, like you said, there was no bad blood between them. So yeah, Jacob, you're correct. She broke up with me because things didn't go her way in the relationship. It wasn't even. Yeah, if MDG is my cousin, this is why he knows about this.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Now there's another sock over there. It's pretty tricky to get to. Now, in the PS2 version, there was, like, slippery sand. And this one, there's not, luckily, so... Yeah, she's the only girl I ever dated. Mike. The relationship I had with her really wasn't even good to begin with anyway, so... She was very resistant to affection.
Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
And also, you're not gonna believe this. I mentioned this before, but... I'm talking about my ex-girlfriend. About a month before she broke up with me, she actually... There was a lesbian that was hitting on her during her lunch break in school. You know, this is while we were dating. This is a month before we broke up. She to get that girl off her back from hitting on her, instead of saying that she had a boyfriend at the time like she did, it was me. She said that she was in a gay relationship with a girl that was sitting next to her at her lunch table. And she admitted it to me. Now, at the time, I didn't make a deal out of it because I didn't want to argue with her. Yeah, that's true. Let me check something. Did I get all the socks? I got all the socks, okay. Oh. Make sure I got the spatulas, too. No, she wasn't into wrestling. She didn't like it. Matter of fact, at that time, I was on the outs with wrestling before I got back into it, and I started. Oh, she ain't a what? She lied to me.
Feeling refreshed.
I'm completely done at Sand Mountain now. And I'm refreshed I got it out of the way. Well, she was really into music, and she was a really good drawer. Well, is. She's still alive, but...
Take that!
So yeah, I haven't attempted to get into a relationship again because of the experience I had with her.
You've just met the Sponginator.
She was a sucky girlfriend.
Can't take it!
Oh, thank Neptune, you did it!
You
now
don't
I
look
can
very
go get my equipment and ski in peace.
Actually, I think that Patrick borrowed your equipment.
What? Who said he could do that?
I did. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind. Again.
Wouldn't mind, of course I mind. It's only the most expensive skiing equipment you can buy. And what does Patrick want with that stuff anyway? He doesn't even know how to ski.
I want the worm now!
Hold on, I got a text. I'll respond to it later.
I'm calling the moving company tomorrow.
Yes, you did, Jamie. I mentioned this in the stuff I hated, so... Hopefully it'll be a better year for me as well. I just haven't been mentally right as of lately. You know, since Lily and Ellie were given away, I still miss them really much. Well, that didn't make sense. Very much. That's okay. That's alright. It was a long time ago, I'm not heard about it anymore, but it has made me lose a lot of trust. Alright, Industrial Park. Here comes my favorite boss battle in the game. Robo Patrick.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and its breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
No, it doesn't.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help!
They're doing
You're
good,
right,
Ernesto.
Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto!
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it!
Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in for a rough ride. Do-si-do, and around you go!
Now, right now, Mike, I'm not interested in dating anyone.
Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy! The robot better change tactics and fast! Great
Yeah.
Barrier Reef!
It does look pretty painful.
Oh, and the robot is down! The robot better change tactics and fast!
A relationship nowadays to me just seems very, very stressful.
Great Barrier Reef! Oh, and the robot is down!
Now
That
SpongeBob's
does it.
frozen.
You pushed this squirrel too far! Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style.
What is Sandy
Yeah,
going
this
to
is
do
my
to get
third
SpongeBob
favorite music in
unfrozen?
the game.
Great Barrier
Third favorite
Reef!
soundtrack.
Oh, and the robot is down!
You gotta pull on those things a few times throughout later on in this part.
Tactics and fast!
And here comes why.
That hot goo could melt anything!
Pulling down on those things will pull those crates down and give you some things to jump on while that hot goo is down there.
Oh, and the robot is down!
Ah, crap.
Great Barrier Reef!
Great Barrier Reef indeed, Johnny.
Oh, and the robot is down!
Please grab that this time. That was a close one. Gosh dang it!
Great Barrier Reef!
Oh, I hate bad dreams.
Oh, and the robot is down! That's the ticket!
There we go.
One more douse with
This
that
is
stuff,
easier than
and
PS2
SpongeBob will
version.
be back in the ring.
Look at all those hot goo spits, as always. And avoid jumping in the hot goo as well.
Great Barrier Reef! Oh, and the robot is down!
Shh. Great. Amazing. I gotta start over from Sandy's part.
What is
skip
Sandy
that.
going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen? Great Barrier
up, Bob?
Reef! Oh, close encounters
And
of
I
a
just got
painful
hit by
kind.
one of the splashing.
Go and around you go! Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy!
That hot goo.
Now the
Baby
robot's
diarrhea.
taking a beating out there!
Robo Patrick is eating baby diarrhea.
That hot goo could melt anything! Great Barrier Reef!
Yeah, that's a good thing about this boss battle. It's got a checkpoint. Well, checkpoints.
Oh, and the robot is down!
For the love of Jesus.
Great Barrier Reef!
That's what I'm saying that hot green goo looks like.
Oh, and the robot is down! Now the robot's taking a
At least I
beating out
kicked him.
there.
At least I kicked him.
One more douse with that
And I
stuff,
didn't
and SpongeBob will be back in the
drown.
ring.
How come Sandy can't swim? That's what I want to know. I mean, I know SpongeBob and Patrick can't swim, but why not
Go-see-go,
Sandy?
and around you go! Oh, and the robot is down!
There we go.
Woo-hoo! That's hotter than a June bug in July.
Alright, so both of them are thawed out now.
It's time to roll out some robot punishment.
That does it! SpongeBob is back in the fight!
Don't freeze me.
Do-si-do, and around you go!
Yo, I'd say, as much as I do love this version of the game, it's beautiful,
I see a prime bowling moment right here!
I can honestly say that I like the
This boy
Two
must
version
be
more.
smoking at the lanes!
because I feel like it had smoother controls.
Great Barrier Reef! I see a prime bowling moment right here! This boy must
All
be
right.
smoking at the lanes!
I sure am, Johnny.
Do-si-do, and around you go!
What move would I point blank refuse to take?
I see a prime bowling moment right here!
That's a hard question. There we go. I got it.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
It's okay.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Gross, SpongeBob. You crapped your pants? Excuse me.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket Lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What'd you say?
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots? Yes.
Something's fishy here.
I think maybe a wrestling move that I would refuse to go through. Now, no, it's not used much anymore,
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
but I would hate to go through Jerry Lawler's pile driver. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. Talk to Bubble Buddy one last time.
Bubble Buddy. I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positive-alutely, SpongeBob!
Super Pinky shake on it?
Abso-positive-alutely.
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
See, I would hate to go through Jerry Lawler's pile driver. It just seems like such a very painful and dangerous one to go through.
SpongeBob Mission Control, the launch is a go.
And I just absolutely hate the idea as well of, like, just being dropped directly on the top of my head. Hey, look at me, I'm on top of the chunk bucket hand. Oh, and another thing to do. The trampoline's still down there.
Wow! 6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge. I feel like a new sponge.
That's all. That's the maximum amount of underwear that you get. 6 pairs. Now I gotta go back to Jellyfish Fields, because there's 2 more socks there. And one of them I couldn't get without, you know, getting the Cruise Bubble power-up. Yeah, a spear from Goldberg would hurt. Matter of fact, I think he may
like
have
a spring breeze.
the most violent spear
my
of every
size.
single wrestler that's
Love
ever
opening
used it.
presents.
Yeah, especially the one where he leaps while he does it. At least that's what one of the WWE 2K games did. They gave him a tombstone
It's
pile driver
time.
leaped to make the impact. Hold on. Let's get to a place where I actually get to it closer. Now, Roman Reigns has a pretty brutal spear.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory. I feel like a new sponge.
Up here, past that Tartar robot. Use a cruise bubble on all those tikis. Okay, hang on. Vertical controls inverted. Not the horizontal
Say
ones.
hello to my little bubble friend.
There we go. You know, I hate that episode too, Matt. But I think the episode Curly's Girl is a little bit worse. That's just my personal opinion. You're Stuplicatotron, is what you are.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
Alright, there's one more sock that I may have just overlooked in the past. I'm gonna get to that in a few minutes though, because I feel like doing another little shiny object hack for a little bit. Yeah, I forgot, there's a new Spongebob game coming out. That's supposed to be like a... I guess supposed to be a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom. That should be interesting. I hope it will. There's been times where a sequel was planned, but it was cancelled. Honestly, if there is another bully game, I think maybe it won't be with Jimmy Hopkins or any of the other characters that were in the first game. I feel like maybe it'll be some completely new characters. I mean, aside from maybe Crabblesnitch and Galloway and Miss Phillips, you know, and some of the other teacher characters. Who knows?
I love opening presents.
Alright, I'm gonna do that later. Because there's a sock that I'm missing over here that I've just overlooked. It's over there. Would you get out of here? Yep, there it is.
Just my size. Cha-ching! Hammer! I get it! Steer right!
Hey, that was pretty cool.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
No, honestly, he didn't, because at the time, I didn't watch Jimmy Neutron much when I was a child. So I kind of forgot about Carl. Okay, so I got every single one of the socks and spatulas over here, so completely done at Jellyfish Fields. Now there's another thing I have to do at down to Bikini Bottom. Now, there's one more golden spatula. It's called Come Back with the Cruise Bubble for a reason. I've got the Cruise Bubble now, and I'm gonna use it to get that spatula. Yeah, I've heard about that. Good for him.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
That was so cool. It just
Smells like
ripped the wall and then hit the robot.
You've just met the Sponginator. I feel like a new sponge.
My favorite Spyro game? I think maybe my favorite Spyro game. I don't know which one to choose between Ripto's Rage and Year of the Dragon.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Honestly, I agree with you. I agree with you, Jacob. Yeah, those people are just very insecure people, if you ask me. Oh, what was it? Elsie Gamer, I'm sorry about that. Alright, so now I'm completely done and down to Bikini Bottom. I've done everything there. Jeez, that sucks, Matt. You know, I used to have that game. My brother used to play it on the PS2. But I don't remember playing it much. I'm kind of thinking about getting it again. But anyways, I gotta go. I got some stuff to do. So post your comments down below. Let me know what your opinion is on this. If you like, so you thumb up. Hey, so you thumb it down. And be sure to subscribe and become a member of the JW faction. I'll enjoy 10,000 subscribers.